I just figured out why she was screaming. Hang on a second. Hey, grab me that vegetable next to the oven. Just figured out why she was screaming. So she has some canker sores in her ears, which are mites. And I'm going to get the camera set up and show you what it looks like and how to treat it. Just 1 second here. Okay, so she's got some pretty good canker sores, like I said. And I'll be completely honest, this rabbit is she has been absolutely psycho. Maybe that is a reason why. When she had her kits, the very first time after we got her, she would lunge at me, and pawing at me, and violent behavior, and you know, she's actually letting me hold her right now, which is kind of crazy, but that could be a possibility as to why she's been so cranky. They're not the worst I've ever seen, but they're pretty bad. So it's really hard for me to get a good picture of it. Might have to just take some pictures. Oh, there you go. Okay, so you see that crusty stuff? It actually goes down pretty deep. Down in there. She has it on both sides. This other side's a little bit worse than this side. And so typically, there you go. Oh, yep, she don't like that at all. It's super easy to treat once you notice it. Let's see if I can. Yeah, it's pretty nasty. Let's see here. See if it'll focus in there. I think you can see it pretty good. So that's a canker sore. It's an ear infection. It's caused by mites. It's super easy to treat. I'm going to do that really quick. It's going to be hard to do. I don't have a tripod on me right now. It's just, I was moving her into a different pen because she's been in with a buck rabbit for a little less than 4 weeks now. So she may be pregnant. I haven't checked her. I probably won't check her. I'll just kind of see if she does her thing. And let's get this treated really quick. So all you do, anytime you're holding a rabbit, you can grab them by the head like this. It doesn't hurt them. Put your finger between their ears, and then that way, that gives you good control. Usually I do it from the back of the neck and put my finger through here like this, and that will give me really good control. Another way is to put their head under your elbow, in between your elbow and your rib cage, and you can squeeze down. You can squeeze as hard as you want, and you won't hurt the rabbit. And then you put your hand back here around the rump, and that gives you good control when you're holding a rabbit. Now she's being fairly calm right now. Maybe she realizes that I'm about to take care of her. But anyway, any kind of cooking oil, vegetable oil, olive oil, anything like that you have around and on hand, if you will dump that down inside their ears, it doesn't really matter how much, just, you know, like a teaspoon, tablespoon, something like that. You want to coat the entire ear canal. It's not going to hurt anything. It's going to kill those mites, and within a day to a week it'll clear up. If you still notice it, this I might treat twice, but usually one time with the vegetable oil will kill it. And so you just want to keep an eye. Usually you want to check for this more often, and you don't want it to get this bad. It can be dark and waxy looking. But like I said, this rabbit is usually quite, she acts like a crazy psycho most of the time. So I'm pretty surprised she's being good. But I'm going to see if I can attempt to do this on camera. And, excuse me. Okay. So, got that set up right there. And all you're going to do, she's not going to like it. She's going to shake her head a bunch. But She'll be thankful in a few days. Feel really bad. Yeah, she's gonna shake her head a bunch, which is totally normal. Whoop, yep, hang on, I gotta get, okay. She flipped my phone around. Okay, so she didn't like that. Obviously it feels a little weird, but if you, and you know, obviously it's touching the wound itself, so once you get that in there, I gotta get a good hold on her because she is going nuts. Most rabbits don't go quite this crazy, but like I said, she's crazy anyway. So once you get that oil in there, just give it a little gentle massage. You don't want to mess it up too much. It still is quite painful for them. But like I said, that's what that is. And I'm going to get this other ear really quick, which I'm sure she's really going to hate since it's a little bit worse. Yeah, just dump enough down there to coat all that crap in there. Let's see if I can get a little bit more in there. Yeah, oh, yep, she don't like that. Yeah. Well, I bet you anything that's why she was screaming earlier. Wish I had gotten that on camera because most people don't know what a rabbit screaming sounds like. But yeah, it's not, it looks all nasty and messy. There you go. She's got herself in a bunch here. It'll be oily like that, but it'll all come off. Her ear canal will be cleaned up, and it'll all come off of her fur, and she'll look fine. Here in a few days, I will get another video of the ear canal once the mites have been taken care of. And it doesn't look like it's been like that as long as we've had her, but she has been calming down a little bit since we've gotten her, you know, and so maybe that's part of the problem right now. I'm gonna do a video on nail clipping. That's very easy to do, similar to dogs and cats, but I'll show you a way to hold them down and stuff. When I get some new nail clippers, mine keep seizing up and they're driving me nuts. So I'm gonna get a new pair of clippers and I'll show you how to do that. But hopefully this gal right here got bred. Hopefully we will be having some babies soon, but we'll update you on that and show you how she's doing in a few days. You can see her nails are really long. I gotta get them trimmed up and get her taken care of. Maybe she'll come around being a little bit nicer. I've never had a rabbit I couldn't tame, but I haven't put much time into her. She is the craziest rabbit I've ever had, though. I can say that. But anyway, we'll update you in a few days and show you how her ears look and if we need to retreat and if she ends up having some kits or not. We'll catch you next time. Okay, so I got her back in here, and I just want to show you really quick. Really need to power wash these cages. They're pretty, got pee all over them from the bucks. But I moved her into this cage now because she has been with a buck for under 4 weeks. So we're gonna see. I put some bedding in there, and that one over there, she should definitely be bred. She should be due within the next 2 to 4 days. So we got some hay in there, and I'm gonna put a little piece of wood on the bottom of these holes so then any kits can't come out onto the wire. But as you can see, she's shaking her head a lot. That's perfectly normal after you put oil in there. It's uncomfortable, feels weird, but doesn't hurt anything. I used to show rabbits and we would use VetRx and pour down their ears, or any kind of vegetable oil that we had on hand. And that usually cleared them up before the show. I forgot what the kids named this one. This is actually that white one's daughter. And that black buck a couple cages over, right here, is her daddy. And she was bred to this little cottontail looking rabbit. He has blue eyes. I think it's pretty cool. But yeah, she was bred to him, so we should probably have some chinchilla rabbits, chinchilla colored rabbits overall. I'm thinking maybe some black, maybe some broken, which is white and another color. It can be any color. Broken just means that it's like a white with spots or splashes or something like that. But anyways, you can see she thinks that's kind of funny. Her ears are kind of saggy, but oh, I also wanted to tell you where you might wonder where the mites come from. They can come from other infected rabbits. They can come from bedding you pick up. They can come from the cage you put them in. Obviously, we've had these rabbits in this cage for a long time, but so they could have picked it up from the bedding or anything like that. They can kind of live anywhere, and they can pretty much pick them up anywhere. It's really not a big deal. You just want to keep an eye on your rabbits and check on them often. That one that's back there in her box, I got 3 does in here. That one that's back there in her box, she had pretty bad ear mites. And we got those taken care of a while back, and she's doing so much better. Her ears are all clear. This one's our newest bunny, and her ears are pretty clear, but yep. So anyway, I just wanted to give you a little heads up on that and how to take care of that. I'm gonna finish feeding and watering these bunnies, and like I said, we'll do the update. And don't forget to like this video, comment below on your own rabbits if you have any questions on it. I'll try to help answer. I've had a lot of rabbits over the years, and it has been a while, so I'm refreshing on everything over this past year, but I will do my best to answer if you have any questions, and we'll see you next time.